Bitcoin is going down right now, and that has everything to do with the war that's happening in the Middle East. Also, what is happening with the crypto markets, we can see some pretty interesting things. Be careful, guys, and let's jump straight into it. What is up, everyone? My name is Brob, and thank you all for watching today's video. Starting off with the Bitcoin chart, we can actually see that we had a massive drop from the upper resistance line of around 66k, and right now we also broke below this indicating trend line, which is like once we are above this is more bullish, and once we go below this is more of a bearish sentiment. And as you can see, on the way up we tried to pump up above it, but we did not manage so far to close above this level. So yeah, why did this happen? Well, it has everything to do with the Middle East. We see Israel fighting with Iran. Iran actually did a massive bombing on Israel, and right now they are continuing their war. So yeah, that you can see this happened like 2 days ago. It started, and that's why we saw this big drop for the Bitcoin price. Also, traditional markets went down as well. Looking at the SPX, we see that currently we are like finding a bit of support from this level, and we saw a like almost 2% drop yesterday, but not that big. We have seen much bigger drops when there was not really much happening, but this seems to be quite big, what's happening in the Middle East. But the SPX actually is holding up pretty nicely, which is interesting to see and interesting to look out for as well, how this will develop. So over the last couple of days this week, altcoins have gone down much more than Bitcoin has, but some altcoins have seen some big gains like Hex and W, for example. Also, we see FTT back up almost 50%, and this is actually worrying to me because yeah, this should just disappear, because if we look at this article as well, we see that it spiked by 70% almost because of you know, that FTX is gonna repay 16 billion in cash, and people see this as very bullish. We can see that the prices surge up to this point, but in my opinion, this is not good for the crypto market, because FTX, in my opinion, is still corrupt, and yeah, it's not meant, like, he should not get away with it. I mean, this should just disappear forever, and if he wants to come back, he should make another token or something. But right now people are buying into this like it's gonna go back up to like $80, what it was before it collapsed, like $85, something like that. So yeah, that's in my opinion, this should just go to zero and never come back. But we'll see how this develops. I'm not gonna buy. I had FTX actually, but I'm not gonna buy it back anyway. For me, it's just a done project. I'll never invest back into it. So what are the Bitcoin ETFs doing? Well, after seeing some nice inflows the last couple of weeks, with even a 1.2 billion inflow last week, we see that we have a 242 million outflow yesterday. It's of course because of the situation in Iran. Like, big people are gonna go out of Bitcoin, go out of assets, but once this settles, we will see some hopefully the inflows picking back up. Also, this is quite interesting to look at. Right now we can see that the 2024 election forecast, Donald Trump is gaining votes, and this is also because of what's happening in Iran, because Trump is more likely to lead the US to settle some he's more likely to settle any war that's going on than Harris is. So this is actually very favorable for Trump, what is going on in Iran at this moment. So yeah, it's only 34 days, it's like a little bit more than a month before we'll see who's gonna win the election, and that's obviously gonna have a big impact on crypto. Right now we can actually see we're having this nice little pump trying to break this level once again, but yeah, this is when the election date is. It's the blue line, as you guys know already. Trump, in my opinion, what's gonna happen, like, this is, everybody believed that September, when it's green, October is gonna be massive pumpy, but I think October will still be massive pumpage, but this is just a little bit of a shakeout right now, because all the people that were so confident we were gonna go straight up in October are now hit on the forehead, because yeah, we dumped, and they're now selling or exiting the space again. So yeah, I think this is just a little shakeout. What we can see, if we can, the main thing to look out for right here is that we actually hold above these green lines at around 60 to 60.5k. This is a very important level. If we do not manage to hold this level, yeah, in my opinion, it's not looking too great, and we'll probably come down all the way to this level, like we had all the other previous times. As you can see here, once, twice, 3, 4 times. But if we manage to hold this level, get above this key level right here, we can find, yeah, once this, it's all has to do with Iran. If we get some clearage, if they stop, we can see some nice regains towards the upside again. So right now, I still believe that this is not the scenario that's gonna happen. I still believe that we're gonna hold this level, and then once the situation Iran clears, we go up. But if that's not the case, if it exceeds any further, the situation Iran, maybe it's a world war coming, of course we will go down towards this level. And even when that's happening, I'm not even sure that this level is gonna hold. But yeah, we'll see. Only time can tell, guys. Right now, be very careful with altcoins, because a lot of news, a lot of volatility, so your altcoins can actually go down still by like 20, 30, 40%. As you can see, most of these are down like 10 to 20%. But yeah, this could go down like 40% very quickly once we see some more dumpage for Bitcoin. So that was it for today, guys. A small little video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.